Welcome back to our video about mission trip. To catch up a little bit with what was going on, I want to make a quick remembrance of what we did in Colombia. Our mission trip was on March the 1st to March the 10th, and long story short, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go to a mission trip for many reasons, but one of the main one was the financial situation. Being a student at college and having to afford my tuition, other responsibilities, insurance, life insurance, health, even clothes, everything being paid by me was a situation where you are growing a lot and learning how to have a better management of your money, but also when sometimes you make bad decisions, financial decisions. And that was a point of debate for me when I heard about this mission trip to Colombia. I love this nation, I love Colombia because I was born there and I lived there for 19 years of my life, and everything, my family and many things of my culture are because I am a Colombian. I am a person that grew there and I learned everything there. But at the same time, I was thinking, God, how are we gonna pay, how are we gonna afford the $3,500 approximately that cost this mission trip? So, making long story short again, I talked to my friend. He was creating and behind the stage on all the details of going to Colombia, and I gave to him some of the contacts that I have in Colombia, people that I know, groups, organizations that I was part of, to make this trip happen. So I was thinking, great, I'm helping out, I'm doing my best, but I'm not getting fully involved. That's when I felt in my heart a call, a desire of, okay, even if I don't have the resources to go, I know that God can provide, as He's always faithful. And this is just a situation I am under paying in school, or I am under different financial compromises that I have. Great. But life is gonna be like that all the time, where I have compromises, but I have to trust and have faith and also go the extra mile and see how God is gonna open the doors. And it happened. So I didn't have the money. I make this prayer, God, please provide the financial resources for this trip. I know you are a good father, and I know if you want me to go there, you're gonna provide and I'm gonna get fully funded. And as a miracle, God provided. I remember that day when I got fully funded, I was talking to one of my possible sponsors, and this person donated $25. I made the transaction through my phone, and then when I was checking my account, imagine that the bar, as you see there, was halfway, then suddenly it was all the way in yellow. That means I was fully funded. I was scared and I didn't know what was going on because I thought I mistyped the amount. Instead of writing $25, then maybe I typed $250 or even $2,500. So I was going crazy, like, what is going on? I'm making this person pay more than they were willing to do. Anyways, I check my account and where I manage my mission trip, and looks like this organization donated all the remaining balance plus a little bit more. So I was not the only one getting a benefit from this donation to cost the mission trip. I was able to manage the extra money to other of my teammates and even to some other people that I knew that were going to different nations to share the gospel through evangelizing and different activities. So as you see, if you have faith, God is going to provide. If it's His will, He's going to make a way, and on the way doing that, He's going to bless you and bless others. So He's going to use you to be a blessing for other people, and that's what happened to me. So my encouragement for you is, if you're going through any situation, remember that God always provides, but also have a wise financial decisions. Don't just get on different debts or compromises just because. Like, be smart about it, invest, make a good saving account, retirement account, etc. I'm not a financial advisor, not yet, but these are things that I recommend guys you to do, and take the advice or not is your decision. So moving forward with the video, I gotta say thank you. I wanna say thank you to all the donors and people that sponsor me to go to this mission trip back in Colombia and Medellin. This trip to Medellin is special because We have a partnership with this organization called House of Hope, and it's an organization run by two missionaries from the United States, Ian and Jessica. They are amazing people, good friends of I and from my whole team, and they come and visit the United States in Lakeland not too long ago, where we were able to hang out with them after the mission trip, and they have a special place in my heart. And I just wanted to shout out to them because they did a great job to take care of us in this amazing country, Colombia, Medellin. And also they just have a heart for people, for kids ministry, and for the community. So following up with the video, I want to show you what we did in some of those days, and I'm gonna describe some of the moments if you guys don't understand Spanish, because I think there are some videos that are in Spanish. I will make some comments, but overall, please guys, subscribe to the channel, give a like, comment, and pray for the next mission trip that maybe we're gonna go, and also for the path and career that God is opening for me and for my family, so we can continue being having a great impact to people in the United States, people in Colombia, or even in other nations through politics, religion, and social issues. So thank you so much. Let's follow with the video.
This is running after me. When my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything.
After worship service, we headed to the jail. We visited two different jails, and right now we're seeing part of the streets of Medellin.
Capítulo 8, versículo 4 en adelante. Y yo creo que tal vez ustedes han escuchado esta historia. Es una historia sobre el sembrador. El sembrador es la persona que trabaja en el campo, Lucas capítulo 8, verso 4 en adelante. Y el título que le colocaron aquí en la Biblia fue Parábola del Sembrador o Historia del Sembrador. Dato así curioso. Jesús, él hablaba a las personas contando historias, porque las historias nos conectan. Cuando algunos de ustedes llegan aquí y les preguntan algo, cuando esas palabras de verdad las creemos.
So after we headed to the jail, we were serving to these people through preaching and worship. Here I was preaching about the gospel. So the book was Luke chapter 8, the parable of the sower. And a lot of people connected with us after the altar call, receiving Christ in their hearts. And also I was able to translate some of my friends who didn't speak Spanish, so I work as a bridge between cultural communication, Spanish to English and English to Spanish.
Bueno, de esa misma manera quiero leer un poco de la Biblia para compartir con ustedes también.
Bueno, Raúl.
So Raúl, what we're doing today? We were here at the jails of Itagüí, and we were worshiping and serving and just being around these youth that are inmates or members of the jail system, and it's an encouragement moment for us.
¿Y qué mensaje te dejó esta tarea de ir a compartirle con personas?
So what messages you get after being part of this type of ministry? Being able to see how these people are going through hard situations and even they're in darkest places, but the kingdom of God and the light of the Lord, it's being able to be shown even in these darkest places is just incredible, because I wasn't expecting to see how these people were so open to receive part of the gospel and how God can transform their lives. So Raúl, which other expectations you have for the trip?
Porque empezamos bastante bien, ¿no?
Well, it's only the first day, and if the rest of the trip is going to be like this, we're going to see a lot of good things happening, because I know God is backing of us and He is helping us to have a great momentum here in Colombia.
Vale, listo, gracias, Raúl. Muchas gracias. So guys, what are we doing right now at church?
We are doing bathroom clean ministry.
And you, Kyle?
You can't focus on Jesus if you have to pee or poop.
That's true.
If you love Jesus, pick up a broom.
Jesús comenzó a enseñar acerca del libro de Dios y a curar a la gente de sus enfermedades.
So what's really cool about this particular space that God has us in, which we had no idea. Remember when I told you guys when we spoke that the day that we showed up, they told us one apartment was available? It was the apartment where our office is at. So we were coming to see that, and it ended up that the first and second floor, all the apartments were available. What we didn't know is that this used to be a police station. If you look at our fence, it's full of bullet holes, because this used to be a police station. They used to kill people right here on the stairs, on the streets, during the whole battle and war that they had here. What's crazy is that this place ended up being territory that is any kid from any place can go. They have invisible barriers here, which means like kids from here can't go up there. Kids from here can't go over there, because you can't go into another person's gang territory if you're not, especially young men. Like your age, you would not be able to go to the people over there unless you knew somebody over there and they were taking you. So what we didn't know was that this particular space is the only place in all of San Javier, which is Comuna 13, that is neutral ground. So any kid from any place can come to this place and they won't have a problem. Only God could do that, because how the heck are we
Después del servicio en la iglesia nos dirigimos a Casa de Esperanza, House of Hope, por primera vez para ver cómo se veían las instalaciones del lugar en el cual íbamos a trabajar ese día.
So God has placed us strategically in a place where it's one of the highest points, and it's middle grounds for everybody with no problem. Anybody can come here, and so we have kids coming from all the way over there, which there's a metro cable up there. If you guys see those poles, those white poles over there with a light, that's the cable that we're gonna take, not that one, because we're gonna go up way higher. But we have kids coming from there, we have kids coming from over there, we have kids coming from up here, and there's no problem at all. That is unheard of and unseen here in this community because of the four gangs. They still do shootings, they still fight against each other. We've actually have it on camera, because when we come in the morning, the kids tell us everything that happened at night. So they'll tell us like, Profe, you don't know what happened. There was a big shooting at night, and then they know we have cameras, so they asked us to look at the cameras. We don't show it to them, but we look at it, and we can see the whole. Ian has it on his phone. They had a big war a couple months ago. Actually, one of our students, they hit that home, and he was sleeping, and it went right through their cement wall, the bullets. So there's a lot of stabbings, prostitution. You'll see where we go, it's very touristy in the area we're gonna go to now, which made Comuna 13 famous. But you'll also, at this time, no, because it's still early, but there's young girls being prostituted by their mothers. Their mothers are the ones, because it's only if the mother gives permission in this area will the gang members allow the girl to be a prostitute. The gang members are the police here. They're the ones that run the place, they're the ones if something happens. They call the gangs, they don't call the police. Police don't come here. Also, if you see any business, everybody is extorted in this place. We are the only place in all of Comuna 13 that does not have to pay money, which is another miracle from God. The owner here pays for us because they came. She has this, the owner lives upstairs. She has this building and this one. They came and they asked us for money, and we said we didn't have any. We were like, we're just here to serve, we have no money. And then the next day they showed up in her apartment while she was taking a shower with guns, and they said, you have to pay the money or we'll kill you. So I don't know how much she paid. She hasn't mentioned it to us again, but they have not. After that first extortion, they never came back again to bother us. We serve a lot of the gang's family members, their cousins, their sisters, their brothers, their kids. So by the grace of God, now we're respected and protected, not really, but protected by the gangs. So here we are. This is our everyday, and this is where hundreds of kids just come find refuge, by the volunteers that come here. Everybody who works with us are volunteers. We only have one employee, which is our coordinator, our administrator. They call it coordinadora here, but it's an administrator, our administrative assistant. but every single person, every teacher, everyone, they're all volunteers from the church, from people we've met that just say, hey, I just want to come and help and I just want to serve. So this place completely runs on volunteers. These slides over here, there was these kids playing. We actually know the family. There was a kid playing and he was just being a regular kid, and because of the fighting between the gangs, it was a stray bullet. It killed the little boy instantly. So the community decided to make these slides in memory of like childhood, you know, of peace. And now this place that marks something so sad for the family marks something really great for this community that supposedly there isn't any more war, but the reality is they're still fighting in the war. So if you guys want to go down these slides to remember that, because it's a really big deal in this community. So there it is.
Thank you. Wait, is he gonna go down again?
Yes.
Felipe, quítate.
Hey guys, this is Felipe and we're with SEU here. They're a little bit tired because of the altitude, but we're gonna do our best with Ian.
Yeah,
our
what's up,
partnership
what's up?
here.
Let's go.
And with the whole team for working with the kids today. We have a lot of plans for this week, but the first day and the most important day, Monday. So please keep praying for us, and we will tell you more things. See you with SEU.